Under the shimmering waters of the river Endu, a mermaid gave birth to a baby girl. But when the mother looked at her child, her heart sank, not with love, but with fear. The baby's tail was shorter, her frame smaller, and her scales lacked the iridescent glow of the merfolk. Whispers of shame clouded her thoughts. Panicked, the mother placed the infant into a bucket, bobbing on the river's surface, and vanished into the depths. She told herself it was mercy. The child would either be taken by fate or discovered by someone more capable of loving her. Fate, however, had other plans. An old mermaid named Mama Ajiboama, known for her wisdom and compassion, was collecting water moss nearby when she heard faint cries. Swimming closer, she found the baby, shivering and alone. Her heart ached at the sight. Without hesitation, she lifted the child from the bucket and whispered, "You are God's work, my child. I will name you Oluchi." Mama Agboma swam back to her village, clutching Oluchi tightly. The other mermaids stared and whispered, but Mama Agboma paid them no mind. She had made her choice. Mama Agboma raised Oluchi with unwavering love. Yet, as Oluchi grew, her differences became more pronounced. Her small frame and stubby tail made her slower than her peers, and she struggled to keep up with their games. Her scales, dull and uneven, set her apart from the other children whose appearances were celebrated as the pinnacle of merfolk beauty. "Look at Oluchi," one child sneered. "She's not a real mermaid. She's just a fish pretending to swim." Heartbroken, Oluchi swam home to Mama Agbama. "Why am I so different, grandmother? Why do they hate me?" Mama Agboama held her tightly. "My child, the river made you special for a reason. Do not let their words drown your spirit. One day, they will see the beauty in you that I see every day." Encouraged by Mama Agboma's words, Oluchi began to embrace her uniqueness. Though the teasing persisted, she learned to find strength in her grandmother's love. The Water Kingdom, Indu Azu, was a dazzling realm. Schools of glowing fish lit the underwater palaces, and coral gardens stretched as far as the eye could see. The merfolk lived in harmony with the river, guided by traditions passed down for generations. They worshipped the river god, a deity known for protecting the just and punishing the wicked. Oluchi often felt like an outsider in this vibrant world. She excelled in crafting intricate jewelry from shells and pearls, but her peers dismissed her talents. "What good is making jewelry if you can't swim fast or look beautiful?" they would say. Still, she persisted, finding solace in her creations and in Mama Agboma's unwavering support. One day, while collecting seashells near the riverbank, Oluchi was approached by 3 of her peers. Their mocking laughter echoed through the water. "Look at her," one sneered, "the little fish pretending she belongs here." Oluchi ignored them, focusing on her task, but one swam closer, shoving her. The shells scattered, sinking into the sand below. "Leave me alone," Oluchi said firmly. "Or what?" another jeered. They grabbed her, tying her fins with seaweed. "Let's see how special you feel now." With a cruel laugh, they pushed her into a deep trench. Oluchi tumbled downward, striking her head on a jagged rock. Pain coursed through her, and tears blurred her vision. Alone in the darkness, she whispered, "Why, river god? Why am I made to suffer?" When Oluchi did not return home, Mama Agboma grew frantic. She swam through the village, calling out Oluchi's name. She asked every mermaid she encountered if they had seen her granddaughter, but no one came forward with any answers. Desperate, Mama Agboma went to the village king, pleading for help. "Your Majesty, my granddaughter is missing. Please send divers to search for her." The king, however, waved her off. "That strange child? Perhaps she has run away. You're wasting your energy, Mama Agboma." The villagers, who had long viewed Oluchi as an oddity, murmured their agreement. Disheartened but unwilling to give up, Mama Agboma searched tirelessly on her own. Despite her efforts, Oluchi remained lost, alone in the trench. For days, Oluchi remained in darkness, weak and hopeless. On the 5th day, she cried out in despair, "River God, if you hear me, take my life. I am tired of this pain." Her cry reached the ears of the river god, who had watched silently as she endured cruelty. Enraged by the injustice, the deity unleashed its wrath upon the village. The waters around Undu Azu turned turbulent. Fish that once danced in harmony grew agitated and aggressive. Coral gardens began to wither, their vibrant colors fading to gray. A dark fog settled over the river, instilling fear in every heart. Then, one by one, the mermaids who had tormented Oluchi began to decay. The first, who had pushed her, found her tail turning black as her scales crumbled to dust. Her body withered, and she died in agony, her cries echoing through the kingdom. The second met a similar fate, her once beautiful form rotting from within. Her attempts to flee the curse were in vain. The river god's wrath was inescapable. The third mermaid, seeing the horrors befalling her companions, panicked. She swam to the village chief, confessing her sins with trembling lips. "It was us," she admitted. "We bullied Oluchi. We tied her up and threw her into the trench. Please save me from this curse." The chief, horrified, summoned the elders and Mama Agbama. Divers were sent to the trench where the mermaid claimed Oluchi had been abandoned. After hours of searching, they found her, pale and weak but alive. She was brought back to the village, where Mama Agbama nursed her back to health. Though Oluchi was safe, the river god's anger lingered. The third mermaid's punishment was not death, but a life of torment. Her once youthful beauty vanished, replaced by wrinkled skin and hollow eyes. She became a living reminder of the consequences of cruelty. As Oluchi recovered, the village elders sought her forgiveness. Humbled by her strength, they vowed to change. "We have wronged you, child," they said. "Teach us how to be better." Oluchi, her heart filled with compassion, forgave them. "Let us build a village where no one is mocked for being different," she said. The village transformed. A festival was created to celebrate diversity, and Oluchi became a symbol of resilience and hope. Her jewelry, once dismissed, became prized treasures, adorning the elders and decorating the temple of the river god. Mama Agbama's words rang true. Oluchi's differences were not a curse but a gift, and through her trials, she brought unity and kindness to Undu Azu. Moral of the story: cruelty and discrimination based on differences can lead to pain and destruction, but kindness and acceptance create harmony and growth. Everyone has value, no matter how unique or different they may seem. Treat others with respect, for our differences make the world more beautiful and meaningful. Choose compassion, for it has the power to heal wounds and unite communities.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to stay connected by leaving your thoughts in the comments, giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're the first to know when a new content drops. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video.